Welcome back my YouTube channel Old Coin Z Collection, where we uncover the secrets, values, and stories behind rare coins from around the world. If you're passionate about numismatics and the treasures of the past, you're in the right place. Today, we have an incredibly rare and valuable coin to discuss. You won't believe the value of this piece. This coin 1984 United Kingdom 1/2 penny featuring Queen Elizabeth II. And it's worth a staggering $2 million, that's right. This coin isn't just a piece of history. It's a literal treasure. But how did this coin end up being worth such a jaw-dropping amount? Let's dive deep into its story. First, let's start with the basics. This is a United Kingdom 1/2 penny from the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, minted in 1984. It's part of the famous British pre-decimal series, which was in circulation until 1971. At the time, this coin was worth half of one British penny, or half of what was called a 1 shilling. The 1/2 penny coin was made of copper and had a diameter of 25.5 millimeters, weighing 5.67 grams. On the obverse, you'll find the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This design was created by Mary Gillick and remained in use for many years. On the reverse, there's a beautiful design of a rose, a classic symbol of Britain, along with the words asterisk asterisk half penny asterisk asterisk and the date. Now, what makes this coin so special? Well, this particular coin is incredibly rare, and there's a fascinating story behind it. The 1984 1/2 penny was only struck as a test coin, meaning it wasn't meant for public circulation. The Royal Mint produced a limited number of these coins as part of an experiment to test designs for the pre-decimal British coinage. During the late 1960s, Britain was preparing to switch to decimalization, which meant their entire currency system would be revamped. The 1984 1/2 penny was part of that transition, but it was only ever minted in very small numbers as part of the testing phase. Most of them were either destroyed, melted down, or simply lost to time. So, here's the kicker. This coin is valued at $2 million because of its extreme rarity. There are only a handful of these 1984 test 1/2 pennies in existence, and one of them recently sold at an auction for a mind-blowing price. But why is it worth so much? Well, let's break it down. First off, rarity is the most significant factor. Coins that were minted in limited numbers, especially those never intended for general circulation, become highly sought after by collectors. The second factor is the condition of the coin. This coin in question was in near-perfect condition, which pushed its value to unimaginable heights. Another key element that contributed to the $2 million value is the authentication and provenance of the coin. This coin wasn't just some random piece of metal. It was confirmed by multiple numismatic experts to be an authentic, original 1984 test 1/2 penny. The coin was sent to a renowned numismatic grading service, where it received a high grade, confirming its authenticity and condition. The provenance, or history of ownership, was also thoroughly documented, which is essential when buying or selling high-value coins like this. The sale of this $2 million 1/2 penny has had a profound impact on the world of coin collecting. It sparked a renewed interest in rare British coins, especially those from the pre-decimal era. Collectors all around the world are now scouring their collections and looking through their coin jars, hoping to find the next hidden gem. While finding another coin like this one is incredibly unlikely, this story goes to show how powerful and valuable rare coins can be. It's a reminder that sometimes the treasure you're looking for has been sitting right under your nose, or in your pocket, all along. To wrap up, the 1984 United Kingdom 1/2 penny is a perfect example of how rare coins can be both historically significant and incredibly valuable. Its story of being a test coin, combined with its extreme rarity and near-perfect condition, makes it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Coin piece of history. The UK 3 Pence coin from the United Kingdom. Yes, you heard it right. This tiny piece of history could be worth a staggering $25,400. Stick around as we uncover the mystery, history, and incredible value behind this iconic British coin. First, let's take a closer look at what the 3 pence coin is. Introduced in the early 19th century, the British 3 pence coin or threepence, was a staple of the British currency system, but not without its own unique characteristics. The coin was initially made of silver and was a small but important part of everyday transactions. This particular coin, often referred to as a threepence, was used in the UK until 1966 when the country switched to the decimal system. But the coin we're going to talk about today was minted far earlier, in 1966, and it's a very rare and valuable piece. To fully appreciate the value of the 3-pence coin, let's step back in time to the late 1930s. The world was on the brink of World War II, and the United Kingdom was facing both economic and political challenges. The 3-pence coin from 1966 was issued during the reign of King George VI, who became king after the abdication of his brother, King Edward VIII. This coin features the effigy of King George VI on the obverse, and a design known as the thistle, rose, and shamrock on the reverse. These symbols represent the different parts of the United Kingdom, Scotland, England, and Ireland. This beautiful design is an integral part of its legacy. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1966 3-pence coin so rare and valuable? It all comes down to its rarity, condition, and historical significance. In 1966, the Royal Mint produced a very limited number of these coins, which makes them difficult to find today in pristine condition. In fact, the 1966 3-pence coin in mint condition is one of the most sought-after pieces among collectors. A well-preserved example can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. But there's one particular factor that sends its price skyrocketing to around $25 for 100. In 2005, a rare 1966 3-pence coin was sold at auction for an astonishing £15,000, which at the time was roughly $25,400. Why? Because this specific coin had an unusual minting error. Some 1966 coins were accidentally struck with a rare misprint, which is what collectors call an off-center strike. This minting error makes the coin incredibly unique, and the scarcity of such a defect only increases the coin's value. So, if you're lucky enough to find one of these, you could be sitting on a fortune. So, how can you identify a rare 3-pence coin? First, look for the year, 1966. But don't stop there. You'll want to check for the off-center strike error or any other unique features. Make sure to carefully examine the edges, the portrait of King George VI, and the reverse design. Pay close attention to the positioning of the thistle, rose, and shamrock symbols. If they appear slightly misaligned or distorted, you might have a coin that could fetch a small fortune. Coin collecting isn't just about nostalgia, it can also be a serious investment. Coins like the 1966 3-pence can appreciate in value over time, and for some, it becomes a way to diversify their investment portfolio. Whether you're a casual collector or an experienced numismatist, it's important to understand what makes a coin valuable. Factors like rarity, condition, and historical significance are what make a coin valuable. The key is to keep an eye out for rare specimens, as they can make all the difference when it comes to a coin's market price. So, there you have it, the 1966 3-pence coin, a beautiful piece of history. The coin 1967 3-pence coin from the United Kingdom. Hold on tight, because you won't believe how much it's worth today. Stick around for the full story, because by the end of this video, you'll have a deeper appreciation for this tiny treasure. The 1967 3-pence coin was part of the British pre-decimal currency system. Yes, before Britain switched to the decimal system in 1971, coins were divided differently, and the 3-pence was one of them. Now, let's take a closer look at its design. The coin features a simple, yet elegant design, a rose, a symbol of England, displayed on the reverse side. Above the rose, you'll see the words 3-pence. This design was used from 1937 to 1967, with the reverse showing the iconic Tudor rose. On the obverse, you'll see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. The Queen's profile is surrounded by the words Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina FD, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This design is just as iconic as the coin itself. So, you might be wondering, why is the 1966 3-pence coin worth a staggering $30,500? Well, Let me tell you the story. It all comes down to rarity and condition. Most of the 3-pence coins minted in 1967 were part of the final run before the UK transitioned to decimal currency. Interestingly, the 1966 3-pence coin was produced in smaller numbers compared to its predecessors. Out of the millions of coins produced in the 60s, only a fraction of 1967 coins were made, which makes them particularly rare. But it's not just about rarity, it's also about condition. A coin in mint condition, or even better, in uncirculated condition, can fetch astronomical prices. Let's talk numbers. While you might find a 1967 3-pence in your local coin shop for a few pounds or dollars, a specimen in pristine condition has sold for more than $30,000 at major auctions. Yes, you heard that right. The highest ever auction price for a 1967 3-pence coin was a staggering $30,500, setting it apart as one of the most valuable small denominations from the UK. But why exactly is this coin fetching such high prices? Experts believe the combination of historical significance and scarcity makes the coin a highly sought-after piece for collectors. As more time passes, these coins only become rarer and more desirable, driving up their value. Now, if you're lucky enough to find one of these rare 1967 3-pence coins, how can you tell if it's in top condition? Well, here are some tips. First, examine the coin for any signs of wear or scratches. A coin that's been used frequently will show significant wear around the edges, as well as on the design. But if the coin is as sharp and detailed as when it was first minted, that's a good indication it's uncirculated. Another thing to look for is the luster. Coins in uncirculated condition have a natural shine or gloss, even after decades. A coin that's had minimal handling will retain this shine, while one that's been in circulation will lose it. That if you're thinking of buying or selling this rare coin, you're in luck. There are several platforms where you can find or auction off a 1967 3-pence coin. Popular auction sites like eBay often have listings, but for higher value coins, you'll want to check with professional coin dealers or auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Spink, who specialize in high-end numismatic pieces. And if you happen to own one, having it appraised by an expert is crucial to understanding its true value. A certified coin appraisal could get you the best price. So, what does the future hold for rare coins like the 1967 3-pence? As with any form of collecting, the market for rare coins will continue to fluctuate. However, one thing's for sure: the rarity, historical significance, and sheer beauty of these old coins will ensure they maintain their appeal among collectors. If you're just starting out in coin collecting, or you've been doing it for years, there's always something new to discover and appreciate. Who knows? You might have a valuable piece hiding in your collection right now. Well, that's it for today's deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1967 UK 3-pence coin. I hope you enjoyed this journey and learned something new. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Have you ever found a rare coin like this? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experience. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more exciting coin collecting.